Good morning, what's shaking, what's happening? Welcome back to Tasty Bites Timeless Travels. Today's day 48 of our Holland America cruise around the world. Come join us for a fun and busy sea day. Let's go. Now, I'm coming at you from the Rolling Stone Lounge. It's a coffee chat with Erica. Kimberly's still sick, but Erica's picking it up, and it is Josephine and Edmund from the dining team. We met Josephine back on the Zuiderdam holiday cruise in 2023. She is super nice. I honestly didn't realize she was married to Edmund, and Edmund is the guy that at the beginning of the voyage, when I kept saying there's this food and beverage guy that keeps talking to us like he knows us, it was Edmund, and I didn't realize it. I didn't realize it was Josephine's husband, or he was Josephine's husband, or he is. So that's exciting. There's a cooking demo. There's a presentation on Indonesian culture today. We did wake up with a little bit of rainy, but then a beautiful rainbow broke out, which I didn't get any video or picture of. And now the skies are looking good. There's a pool party today at 2. After the stress of the IT issues yesterday, I'm going to take the rainbow breaking through the crowds as kind of like a good omen and go with it for the day. I emailed a computer store in Darwin that's 5 minutes from the shuttle bus drop-off, and he has the part that I need. So that's looking positive. So we're going to try to take yesterday and spin it and make today a positive. So let's get this day started with some coffee chat. All right, what a fantastic sea day. The coffee with Erica, because Kimberly's still sick, with Josephine and Edmund was so much fun. They have been married for 15 years, and you could just see the love they had for each other. It was funny because they both remember meeting each other for the first time completely differently. They talked about their life back in the Philippines. They have 7 dogs. Like, how do you manage? Because the food and beverage contracts, I think, are the longest. I think they're like 8 months. So they have 7 pets, and they also have a son, but they have 7 pets. So very, very interesting. It's just a lot of fun. And Erica kept saying, she's like, man, I would have thought y'all would have been married like just yesterday with how y'all are. And they said, no, 15 years. That's just how great of a match they are. So that was nice. The cooking demo. First off, the head chef, the guy from like Scotland, he had to introduce it because no Kimberly. And then Chef Guru and Chef John, they were funny. So there was no one to walk around and ask questions. Erica wasn't there. The chef didn't stay. So they pretty much had to hold the audience for 30 minutes. And they did that. They were hysterically funny with each other. Those are 2 dishes that I'm not a fan of, but I don't like Indian food. A lot of times it tends to be spicy, but he told everyone, he said, this is not spicy. That is not every region of India. He said, this is going to be good for everyone. It's the flavor from the chilies. It's not the spice. He's like, this is not spicy, so it is worth a try. It smelled delicious. It's chicken tandoori. And then Chef Guru did a dish from Sri Lanka. Apparently he has some heritage back in that way. It's on his grandmother's side. And it smelled amazing. It's lamb. I'm not a big fan of lamb, so I will not be trying either of them tonight. But even still, great cooking demos. We had a nice lunch. Now, we did skip the 1 o'clock lecture. The reason we did that is, first off, I was getting a little tired. And second off, the weather did finally clear. They decided to move the pool party from the Lido pool out to the Seaview pool, so that way there could be some, like, air. It is hot in the Lido area. They do have the roof open, but it has gotten very warm, so the Seaview pool had a lot more ventilation because it's outside. So it didn't look very good for them for a minute. It was a straight up windstorm about 1:35, and even out in the distance we could see two like waterspouts forming. But I think the captain had kind of moved the ship a little bit, kind of gotten us out of the rainy weather by just a bit, not a lot, because there's still a lot of coral and reefs and stuff down on this side of Australia. And at 2 o'clock, when Byron went to announce the pool party, the sun had just come out. So we enjoyed a couple of hours, fresh air, sunshine. We've definitely missed it these past couple of days. Darwin is supposed to be hot tomorrow, so we didn't want to spend 3 solid days inside. We need to be out in the heat so that we can be used to it. It only gets hotter from here because we are going to go back up north towards the equator, and then eventually we'll go back down south because we have to go around Africa. But our next stops are Indonesia and Singapore, so hot areas of the world. But man, much better day, much better weather day. It was a lot of fun. The pool party, it was okay. It took them a while to get some people to play volleyball. They had to move some stuff around because the wind was so bad. It was starting to knock over the putt-putt court. So they kind of pivoted as best as they could. They served lemon sorbet with frozen grapes. It was really good. So good time. So very fun sea day. Very, very active. Lots of things to do. It was a great time. So now it's time to clean up and get some dinner and see what the evening has in store. All right, coming at you for another dressy night. Tonight, so you got shrimp cocktail. I got this seafood dish that I cannot pronounce, but it looks delicious. Archie's telling us to enjoy. He's our assistant server. They said it's really good. It's like a little seafood cream thing over some puff pastry. It looks good. So let's give it a go. All right, entrees have arrived. C got the shrimp and chimichurri sauce, and it's got polenta and vegetables, and hers is very pretty. I'm kind of jealous. I went for the spaghetti carbonara. This is a repeat. I've had it already this cruise, but it was so good last time. I wanted it again this time. Woo! Oh, look at her doing all the fancy things with the plate. All right, and it's time for something sweet. C is refilling her sweetness with the passion fruit sorbet. I'm refilling my sweetness with the cookie dough cheesecake. That looks pretty. I also got a cup of coffee to go with it because coffee and cheesecake, that just sounds amazing. And with that, we are going to call it a night. Great day today, lots to do. Even though we missed the 1 o'clock lecture, we still had a really nice day. Dinner was amazing. That was one of the best dinners I think we've had in the main dining room. Mine was really good, and I knew mine was going to be good because I'd had it before, but C's was also good, except the polenta. I think where last time she got it, I feel like they gave her a baked potato. This time, they actually just made polenta with no dairy in it, which is like no cream, no butter, no cheese. So there was no flavor, because polenta or grits tend to have a lot of flavor. You have to add it in there, and there wasn't a lot of flavor there, so she didn't need all that. But as far as the shrimp and the vegetables, she ate every bit of it. And even though mine was delicious, I kept looking at her plate saying, man, maybe I should have gotten that, just because hers was so good. So, excellent dinner. After dinner, the headline show was those two guys that we didn't want to see again, so we went to the casino for a bit. Casino has not been our friend. I'm having down on my luck time at the moment. Casino hasn't been our friend, which was fine because it closed at 8 due to local regulations. I don't know if we're too close to the coast of Australia or if that's just a rule in Australia because we're not quite in international waters. I don't know, but the host did come by and say, hey, We close at 8. I don't know if you knew that or not, because we haven't been in there that much, because I'm having a string of bad luck. So why would I go to the casino and have a string of bad luck? It's not going to get better in there, right? So, she actually sent us chocolates because she hadn't seen us in so long. So, so we went in there. We only lost $10, so that's fine. But then we ended up at the Rolling Stone Lounge Band this evening. They had a brand new set. It was a disco set. They haven't done a disco set. They said it's brand new, first time they've done it. And they do have a new keyboard player. And I thought it was pretty good. It was a really nice time. But gonna hit bed early tonight. Darwin tomorrow. So, Darwin, yes, we have sent some emails, and I do believe I'm going to find that computer part I need. It is very much more expensive in Australia than it would be in the States, unfortunately. But, hey, travel insurance, that's what it's there for. But, so we got to get the computer part. Hopefully that will not be that long, and we can go and explore the rest of the city. Because originally we weren't really going to do the malls and shopping. We were looking for something different. But, unfortunately, that is all being kicked to the curb because we need to buy a computer part, and that is priority because while I was able to edit a video yesterday and get something posted this morning, oh my gosh, that was a chore. That took all my IT skills in all the world, and channeling my brother from up above and all kinds of things. I got something done, but I don't want to do that permanently. That would be kind of rough. So hopefully we will get to see some more of the city, but it is also expected to be very hot. So hot that they put a warning in the daily reminding everyone to stay hydrated. And there's water available for purchase, and these are the areas with free water. So yes, it is expected to be hot, so definitely want to stay hydrated tomorrow. I've never seen them give a heads up about heat like that before, so that does kind of concern me. This heat is a little different in Australia, and you would think being from Florida we could handle any kind of heat, but it's like a deceiving heat is what we learned in Cairns. Cairns, we ended up overextending ourselves because we didn't realize just how quickly we were going to get so hot. And I feel like that's what Australia's been. But Darwin is our last stop in Australia also, so I cannot wait to enjoy this country one last time. It has been amazing, and I don't think Darwin will be anything less than amazing also. So, Darwin tomorrow, and that's it. That's what I got. Kimberly also sent a nice note to everyone's stateroom. Actually, it was signed Hank, letting everyone know that she is getting better and hopes to be back soon. It has been very different because we did do the cocktails with Erica this evening, and she was like, "This is the first time I've ever done this," but she did okay. And so it's. I will tell you, you can tell Kimberly's not here with things like the pool party. The pool party was kind of lame. It wasn't very organized. There wasn't people kind of getting people excited about the activities, so it took a while for the pool party to liven up, but hopefully Kimberly's better soon because we've got some nice things coming on the agenda. So hit that notification, like, subscribe, all those fun socials to keep following us along here on our adventures on the Zuiderdam 2025 Holland America Grand Voyage. Have a great night. Bye!